We're on now.
All right, we got it.
All right. All right. So are we ready to start off here then?
Yep, we're live.
Okay. And find my capo.
Oh yeah, and everybody needs to be muted while the soloist solos.
Bing, bing. What was that?
Stephen wants back in. We lost him.
Oh. Recording in progress. Got it. All right. Turn that off. All right, and here we go, folks. Kicking it off for another Wednesday night. Rattlesnake Rita was a cattleman's daughter. She danced with a rattler that she found near Sweetwater, a-strutting the stages of the great Lone Star State. But dancing with a diamondback is dancing with fate. Now dance, Rita, dance. You know it seems such a strange circumstance. Oh, you look so demure with your reptile de jour, but you're taking a terrible chance. Yes, you're taking a terrible chance. Dimebox Danny fell in love with sweet Rita, saw her on the stage, well, he just had to meet her. He stood at the stage door that very same night. When Rita saw Danny, it was love at first sight. Now sway, Rita, sway. Oh yes, it looks like true love's come your way. But a serpent gets jealous when you're out with other fellas. He can come back and bite you someday. Yes, he'll come back and bite you someday. And the stars in the West Texas sky sign-bound on the love now arising like a new butterfly. Oh, they strolled down the lane, but that viper was quicker, wrapped round Rita's leg just to try and to trip her. Rita, she stumbled, she fell on her fanny, and as she went down, that old snake bit poor Danny. Now cry, Rita, cry. Oh dear Lord, don't let poor Danny die. But the toxic old venom, well, it was already in him. He was bound for the sweet by and by. Yes, he's gone to the sweet by and by. Well, that is the end of this tragic little story. Rita's in mourning and Danny's gone to glory. And of that Ophidian the people did dread. Well, they grabbed that slimy varmint, they cut off his head. Now learn, Rita, learn. Oh, these toxic relationships burn. It's all black and white with companions that can bite. Some bridges you just have to burn. Oh, rattlesnake Rita, some bridges you just have to burn. Oh, I'm still learning the new chord structure on that one. I think I got it most times, but alrighty.
Okay.
And what we have next is we have our Grand Master of live performance, Mr. Harry Hewlett.
He's a grand master of not much, let me tell you. Hang on, here we go. Okay. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. How y'all doing? I bet there's 100 people out there, reckon, watching. Well, all of you folks out there that came up and expect to hear me play the same songs again, I'm not going to disappoint you. That's what I'm gonna do. See, I hadn't done this in a while. I got problems. I got problems. Oh, now I can't sing it. I was trying to add the harmonica part to this, and now I forgot how the song goes. Okay, here we go. Well, I don't need to get tanked up to prove that I'm a man. I got problems. Oh, Hank Williams sure would understand. My woman up and left me. What am I to do? I'm all choked up and teary-eyed, crying in my old dues. Crying in my old dues, looking like a fool. My love life's over, and I'm cold sober, drinking this near beer brew. Crying in my old dues, I can't believe that it's true. Well, my heart's breaking, I'm sitting here drinking, crying in my old dues. Well, I wish I'd never seen her. It was happy hour that night. When I asked her out, she said, "You're too drunk," but boys, she was my type. So I went on the wagon just to show her I could be cool. But when I got all sobered up, she found somebody new. And I'm crying in my old dues, looking like a fool. My love life's over, and I'm cold sober, drinking this near beer brew. Crying in my old dues, I can't believe that it's true. While my heart's breaking, I'm sitting here drinking, crying in my old dues. Well, I know I'm gonna feel real grateful when I get behind the wheel. 'Cause a broken heart won't kill me, but drinking and driving will. So I'm crying in my old dues, looking like a fool. My love life's over, and I'm cold sober, drinking this near beer brew. Crying in my old dues, I can't believe that it's true. While my heart's breaking, sitting here drinking, crying in my old dues. While my heart's breaking, I'm sitting here drinking this non-alcoholic. Comes in a green bottle, semi-nutritional, sort of bitter tasting, cost as much as anything else. Kind of brew. Any of you ladies need a designated driver? I'm drinking O'Doul's. Thank you very much. I'll try to do it better next time. Okay, that's it for me, Keith.
No, that ain't it. For you. We're gonna have another round here before.
Oh
long.
yeah, I'll be ready for the next round. Yeah.
But in the meantime, we've got Mr. Bill Martin.
Howdy.
Bill, we missed you last week.
Yeah, I went and saw a friend that was playing at Six Springs, and I knew that if I tried to get here in time, I would come in a little bit late, and I didn't want to do that.
Oh,
so
we would have still loved to have heard you for one song, but
I was afraid the doorbell might ring during somebody's.
Hopefully, we've got we'll have several more tonight too.
Yeah. Well, this one was written. The words were written by grandfather W.C. Barton, and they're a poem. I thought after I discovered it, I would do what I could to set it to a song. So this is it. I still have to look at the lyrics because it's still a relatively new song. Do you know where the bluebirds winter? How the chimney sweep fastens her nest? Why their whippoorwill's note is so mournful? Where the plump purple grapes are the best? Can you tell where the bluebells are thickest? Where the lazy trout basks in the sun? Where the yellow plums ripen the quickest? How the black snake devises to run? You may have read books by the hundred. You may solve every problem with ease. Yet I will not say you are learned unless you can answer these. Do you know what the tall pines whisper when the south wind rustles their leaves? How the squirrel hides food for the winter? How the honey is made by the bees? You may have read books by the hundred. You may solve every problem with ease. Yet I will not say you are learned unless you can answer these. Yet I will not say you are learned unless you can answer these.
Hey, that's good.
Thank you.
I like that.
You said who? You said your grandfather wrote that? The words?
Yes, yes. He was probably in his 20s, I would guess. I don't know for sure, but probably he wrote it in his 20s.
Was it a poem or?
Yeah,
Song.
it was a poem. I guess he entered in probably some college thing, some literary thing, I would guess. There's a book on him called Brother Will. Anyway, he was my dad's dad. He was a preacher.
Cool.
He actually was a bishop in the Methodist Church.
Yeah. Okay.
That's
Well,
awesome.
we know where you get your talent from, then, don't we?
Well, grandfather, Alan's brought his half brother along. Great. Alan's good. Ladies and gentlemen, Alan is next.
Yes. Got to spend time with him at the DSA booth at the Arlington Guitar Show, which is moving to Mesquite next year. From what I read on a Facebook post, it said, like, I don't know if they were referring to our last time being there or what, but it looks like, I don't know, maybe the Arlington Convention Center may be closing. There's Jenny. So, Alan, take it away. It is yours.
Okay, I'm gonna bring on my evil, twisted twin brother here. Oh, now let's bring this one on. Here we go. Remember this from a year or two ago? Are y'all watching?
Yes, I'm glad to say he's come to visit you. I haven't seen him in a while. Tell him hello for me. It's nice to see him again.
Yes, he's been hiding out. So
Kind of a
anyway,
young fella, it would appear, you know. Looks
yeah,
young.
he still wears glasses, but he's already imagining singing along to me with me. So anyway, let's put the fingers in the right place on the
And
fret.
be sure to have your
Oh, yeah.
original sound on.
I completely forgot. Okay,
Oh
Oh.
my goodness.
what's that?
I hear humming. I don't know if you're running directly into a board or something, or I don't think it's your fan.
Yeah, the fan's way over there.
Okay.
Is it loud humming? Will the guitar cover it up?
I
sounds
think you
like
could probably get by. Yeah.
I think you're good. It sounds like some white noise. Maybe it could be the fan. I don't know.
Is my signal loud enough? I haven't run through this.
Your signal is fine. I think once you get playing, it'll be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
but
think
I'm
I heard
guessing
that
it
too.
is
I think I heard
happening
that
between
when I
your-
was playing too. So maybe there's something in Zoom tonight.
Yeah, maybe it's somebody else or something, or maybe it's the guy behind me humming or something. So I thought I would do my owl song. Well, I'm getting hungry and I got my needs. It's time to find something on which to feed. You won't see me coming. I blend into the trees. Well, I work my best when nighttime falls, but I make my move. You won't hear me at all. I'm like a stealth fighter with a screechy call. 'Cause I'm a mean old owl. Watch out when you see me scowl. Because tonight I'm going on the prowl. 'Cause I'm a mean old owl. Well, you might say that I'm just full of malice. After all, I got some pretty sharp talons, which my prey will meet with my challenge. You can't escape me, night or day. I see and hear you from miles away. If you know I'm coming, you better start to pray. 'Cause I'm a mean old owl. Watch out if you see me scowl. 'Cause tonight I'm going on the prowl. 'Cause I'm a mean old owl. I'm hungry. Yeah, now some say I'm the farmer's friend, 'cause I catch me some barnyard vermin. Others put statues of me out to ward off pests. Now some call me wise, some call me an omen. Some call me a bully, a flying shaman, or else simply you can call me owl. 'Cause I'm a mean old owl. Watch out when you see me scowl. 'Cause tonight I'm going on the prowl. 'Cause I'm a mean old owl. You can call me owl. Oh! Ooh! Ooh! Woo!
The audience goes wild. Talk, talk. Talk, talk, talk.
I can hear you.
All right, good. Can you hear that?
Sounds good.
Excellent, because I didn't have a chance. Unfortunately, I kind of came in here hurriedly because I was locked out of the house for an hour and a half. So I finally got in. Thank goodness Suzanne came to rescue me, or I would have never made it. I'd be still sitting in the backyard.
Were you having to apologize for that hour and a half before she let you back in?
Oh no, it wasn't anybody's fault. It was just one of those things. We thought we both went to the dentist at the same time, and we thought that in Carrollton, by the way, and I was having trouble locking the door. I thought that was weird, so I just locked it from the inside and went out the back and didn't think much more of it. And so apparently it was more broken than I thought, and I forgot to take the extra key. So there I was until she came back. But she came relatively quickly when she learned of my situation and rescued me and the dogs. All right, well, I have to do this one at some point tonight, so I'm going to start with it. This is, I believe in writing. You have to write as a writer what you feel and what you see and what the world looks like to you and all that stuff, and hope that there's something universal in that. This is unabashedly political, although to me it's more than that. It's personal. But I'm not going to argue about anything tonight. I just have this to say about that, and then I'll go back to my usual silliness. This is called That Is Why You Shouldn't Start a War. The bombs will explode while the sirens scream. Life will become a nightmare dream. That is why you shouldn't ever start a war. Buildings will fall and children will die. People will sift through the rubble and cry. That is why you should never start a war. Oh, it may seem so glorious when your boys surprise the foe. Just ask the Japanese folks from 42. But when the tide of battle turns and the fight comes to your door, you'll learn why it's suicide to ever start a war. Ask the people of Berlin or Dresden who never wished to fight. That is why you shouldn't start a war. Because innocents will suffer from righteous anger, and violence will spread like forest fire. That is why you shouldn't start a war. Oh, it may seem so glorious when your boys destroy the foe. Just ask the Japanese folks from 42. But when the tide of battle turns and the fight comes to your door, you'll realize why it's suicide to ever start a war. So if you have a random urge to kill, you probably should suspend it. Just because you start a war doesn't mean that you will end it. That's my 2 cents. And I will go back to more conventional programming, I promise. But
You
that's
can
what I have to say.
You can bet when my turn comes around, I'm going to put in more than 2 cents.
All right. Now we have
Good
Miss
song.
Jenny Caroline, or is it Carolyn? Jenny?
Hello?
There
Hello?
she is.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm so sorry. I might need to just do audio because I was handling an emergency and I'm in my car, so I wanted to at least be here, and I'll try the next round if you wouldn't mind.
Okay, that'll work.
Thank you.
All right. So then I guess it's back around to me. There it is. Oh, okay. I couldn't figure out why I couldn't replace Spotlight with Jenny, but with no video, I guess you just can't do that. So, all right. And let me make sure I got everything here. Well, I had it set up. Sorry, folks. There, that's the one. It says Capo 5. All right.
Capo 5, Brooklyn nothing.
There you go. Capo 5 is just a partial score, I guess. All right. This is a song about a former next-door neighbor of mine. We've lived in this old house of ours going on 30 years. The kids are grown and they're on their own. They got their own careers. Well, it didn't take long to realize we just don't need a house this size. Now we're saying our goodbyes. We're downsizing. Downsizing, downsizing. We don't need this big old house no more. Let's get a new one smaller than the old one, with just one single floor. Just what we need, nothing more, yeah. We're downsizing. Just 3 bedrooms, maybe 4 for when the grandkids stay. A great big yard with lots of room for them to run and jump and play. A media room for movie night. A pool and a spa would be alright. An outdoor kitchen, hey, dynamite, yeah. Oh, we're downsizing. Downsizing, downsizing. We don't need this big old house no more. Let's get a new one smaller than the old one, with just one single floor. Just what we need, nothing more, yeah. We're downsizing. With the sauna and the greenhouse and the sewing room and a workshop with tools from Sears. It's going for 1,010 square feet with a mortgage that'll last for 50 years. A downsizing, downsizing. We don't need this big old house no more. Let's get a new one smaller than the old one, with just one single floor. Just what we need, nothing more, yeah. We're downsizing. Just what we need and nothing more, yeah. We're downsizing. All right. That's the beginning of round 2 here, folks. And now, here is the incomparable Harry Hewlett.
Talk about downsizing. I found a new pick, a little bitty thing. I think I'm gonna like it. It's pretty solid, but it's just a little bitty, not much bigger than my finger. Now see if you can see it. See it?
Yeah, that's a jazz pick, man.
Is that what that is?
Yeah.
I think I like it.
I use those. They really.
This may be your pick. I might have found your pick. I found it on the floor somewhere.
No.
It's red. Anyway, I'm gonna use this pick. Every pick I've got is different, and every one I've found somewhere, you know. Anyway, here we go. Told my baby that I loved her, didn't hear me with a train. Told my baby that I loved her, didn't hear me for the train. If she'd heard me say I love her, I wouldn't be so blue today. Well, I was singing her a love song, singing it sweet and low. I was singing her a love song, singing it sweet and low. But every time I started singing, all she heard was that whistle blow. Well, she found another fella and they say his name is Jack. Yeah, she found another fella and they say his name is Jack. Well, she found another fella, I don't think she's coming back. Well, my baby that loved her didn't hear me with a train. Ooh, oh, my baby that loved her didn't hear me with a train. Ooh, if she heard me say I love her, I wouldn't be so blue today. Well, I found another fella and I know his name is Jack. Yeah, she found another fella and I know his name is Jack. Well, she found another fella, I know she ain't coming back. I'm gonna find another woman, things won't be the same. I'm gonna find another woman and things just won't be the same. You can bet your bottom dollar I won't get her near that railroad train. No sirree. Do
Have I
it
heard
different
that
every
one
time.
before? You played that one before? I don't know that I've heard
Yeah,
that.
I do it different every time.
Okay.
I rewrite the lyrics while I'm playing
fresh. And now we have Mr. Bill Martin.
Oh my goodness, what is going to come out of my mouth? Well, for starters, when Hamas beheads little children and does unspeakable things to old people and laugh about it, we aren't dealing with legitimate reason for any of that. Anyone with a rational mind is going to know that this is an evil beyond the pale. And I'll go so far as to say that those of us who understand the Bible, or at least study it and try to understand it, know that there is a force of evil, a force of darkness, Satan, and he is responsible for all these things. And as much as I would love to not have war in humankind, Satan's existence in the very beginning of mankind is very apparent, starting out with Genesis and how the fall came and how we have been passing the sin nature on ever since the fall. But Jesus Christ came to redeem us, to save us, to offer us eternal life. And he was Jewish, and he was throughout the entire Old Testament. There are prophecies and prophecies and prophecies of his coming, and throughout the Bible there are prophecies of his return. And I believe that we are on the verge of the rapture, and that's not the song I'm going to do tonight. I did it last week, but this one's closer related to my rap than anything else I could think of. So this is called Wonderful Marvelous. Stirred beyond reason, they steal what they can't afford. Oh, how they vandalize, loot, steal, and proselytize, erasing our history, bearing hypocrisy. Is your God asleep? Is he far away? Is he busy with things to do today? Has he forgotten you? Can he deliver you? Can he reveal what's good and true? Oh, what a wonderful, oh, what a marvelous, oh, what a terrible day. All of the people say, when will it go away? I was never going to pay, I won't stay. I am only here a while, then I will tell you I'll leave here without a trace. Sinewy powers increasingly pull us in. I cannot see them, but I know they're there. Who is going to heed the call? Who is going to rise or fall? I hope to rise in the air. All of this doom and gloom, why don't the people pray? I see above the clouds today. All of this doom and gloom, where is our wedding groom? I see a terrible day. Oh, what a wonderful, oh, what a marvelous, oh, what a beautiful day.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
And now, Mr. Alan Larson.
Things are feeling spooky in here. In many ways. Huh?
It's Data
Data.
from Star Trek.
Okay.
No, it's you.
Was that windshield wiper
So,
fluid?
I'm sorry, that was just so silly that I had to comment.
I had fun making these. Humming and strumming. In many ways, that was no. In many ways, I am lazy. But if there's one thing I would gladly do, it's serenade you, persuade you, plumb entertain you. So warm up those dancing shoes. I wanna rock and roll in a sidewalk band. I wanna get you back up on your feet again, with some humming and strumming, picking and grinning, and I'm counting on you joining in. So if today is for living, and you feel that rhythm is right, you're gonna sway like the daisies, or swing like that linen that's falling off that old clothesline. We're gonna shake it loose all night long. We're gonna slap that bass and beat them drums with some humming and strumming, picking and grinning, and I'm counting on you joining in. So stay loose and crazy. We're neighbors and friends. Excuse me. Well, it's high time we got right and lay down our lowdowns. Boogie till the cows came home. We're gonna twist and shout. Carry on, we're gonna keep the party going to the morning sun. There's some humming and strumming, picking and grinning, and I'm counting on you humming and strumming, picking and grinning. I'm counting on you joining in. We're some humming and strumming, picking and grinning, and I'm counting on you joining in. Drink that bleach too.
I thought that was windshield wiper fluid.
No, it's
Was that
bleach.
you a personal friend of Yogi Bear?
Oh yeah. I think
Boo boo.
Woo.
I think that's actually Scooby Doo.
Oh, okay.
I was
My,
told.
I probably is. My eyes aren't that good, and
Scooby Doo was after my childhood time. They're
yeah, mine
does
too.
kinda look
So
like-
Yeah, really, we didn't have that.
we had Yogi Bear,
Yeah.
all the
I can see
Hanna-Barbera
that now.
stuff.
Huckleberry Hound,
Deputy Dog,
Deputy Dog,
and
yeah.
El Kabong.
Yes, I loved El Capone.
And now here's speaking of El Kabong.
Yeah, speaking of El
Here
Capone,
is Ace Pounder.
oh, that's my youth, man. I used to love that stuff. I still probably do. Although Suzanne and I don't know, it was a couple of months ago, we were sitting around doing nothing, so we came across the Petticoat Junction, and it was not as great an artwork as I thought as a child. I actually, looking at it, I was probably looking at Billy Joe, Bobby Joe, and fill in the blank Joe. I really didn't pay much attention to
Betty Joe.
Betty Joe, thank you. Anyway, this is practically that old. This is a song that I played even before I became Ace Pounder, when we were a roadside attraction, and going across the country in '76 and seeing the country change from a place with lots of local emphasis to a place that was becoming more and more homogenized. But anyway, I wrote this about that, and I know it needs some sort of C section or B section or Z section, I don't know. But it is what it is, and I tried to change it, but it just sounds like it does. Waves of asphalt, grain-filled islands, white-lined sunlight, God's hair clouds, cowboy cactus, wind rain sculpture, shivered sunsets down fence-lined road. Fold-up awnings, whitewashed mansions, coffee diners, front porch beers, Bill's and Emma's Sunday steeple, homemade shyness, hometown stay. We were just another roadside attraction, local color on the move. We were just another U.S. reaction, and more than glad to sing for you. Nervous pool halls, new McDonald's, polished pickups, TV hair, train museums, CB trucking, shopping plaza, credit here. We were just another roadside attraction, local color on the move. We were just another U.S. reaction, hey, and more than glad to sing for you. More than glad to sing for you.
Oh yeah, very nice.
Oh,
Sounds
thank
like
you.
a complete song to me, Ace. I don't think
Oh,
every
thank you.
song has to have a bridge.
No, it doesn't. It
All right.
doesn't.
Thank you, guys. I appreciate
Start at the beginning, proceed to the end, then stop. And you're done.
it. Exactly.
That's life's instruction book.
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you.
Jenny, are you ready for us? Hello, Jenny. Okay, I guess she hasn't gotten home yet, so we'll let her have a little time. Hey, Stephen, how about you? You feel like joining in and playing one for us?
I think I just really don't have anything prepared for tonight. Though
Okay.
really am enjoying the songs y'all are sharing.
All right, awesome. Well, we'll just continue on to round 3, and I guess that would be to me. So, and got an updated score here for you now. It's now Capo 7. Well, I counted up the morning's take, put the scroll back on the shelf. I was doing good for Rome that day and very good for myself. But all throughout the marketplace there was a buzz of jubilee about a stranger in the town that came from Galilee. I asked someone, who is this man and what does he do? Taxman, you just go on home, this don't concern you. The say is a prophet sent to bring us all relief. It's nothing for collaborators, especially a thief. A feeling came on strong in me, I just had to know. I searched until I found the crowd gathered there in Jericho. It's too short for seeing anything, I climbed up in a tree. And when I finally saw the man, he was staring straight at me. Zacchaeus, he shouted, come down now, I'm dining with you today. Gather your friends and take me to where you live. Tell you of my kingdom and I'll tell you of my way, and how all of your sins I will forgive. Now the crowd began to mutter about the words that they just heard. Hanging around with sinners and tax collectors is absurd. I told him after dinner, well, half my all I'll give the poor, and to all those I've cheated I'll return to them times 4. Salvation comes into your house today, he said to me. For you too are a son of Abraham, it's plain to see. For the Son of Man came to this world to seek and save the lost. And later on at Calvary he died to pay the cost. Yeah, later on at Calvary he died
pay the cost. All right, thank you, thank you. And now back around to the man who makes it possible for tonight, Mr. Harry Hewlett.
Yeah, okay. Did y'all get rained on last night? Today?
Got rained on all day yesterday and a good portion of this morning.
Yeah.
About an inch and a half so far.
I planted some grass seed a couple weeks ago, and I did it at just the right time, I think. So it's starting to sprout. All right. I gave my heart to Jesus, just a little kid. Always thought I'd go to heaven, no matter what I did. The road was much too narrow, the hills were much too high. Lord help me if I find out I was wrong. Told a woman that I loved her, wasn't long we had a child. Told them both I'd be back for them in just a little while. Told myself just keep going, they'd be better off alone. Lord help me if I find out I was wrong. I shot a man in anger, did not know his name. No way I could forgive him, much less know who was to blame. I got down on my knees, said a little prayer. Lord help me if I find out I was wrong. When my life is over, I don't know what I'll see. Bright light, long dark tunnel, Jesus reaching out to me. Will it all turn into darkness or the devil in disguise? Lord help me if I find out I was wrong. I gave my heart to Jesus, just a little kid. Always thought I'd go to heaven, no matter what I did. At first it seemed so easy, the end is now in sight. Lord help me if I find out I was wrong. Lord help me if I find out I was wrong.
Oh, Harry, that's
There
gonna
it
be
is.
hard to follow.
That's an improvement over the last time you heard it, isn't it?
Well, it's just great, and I love watching the development of it all as well,
Well, anyway,
and hearing it.
thank you.
It's there. It's really thought provoking. If you guys are wondering what I'm doing over here, I'm getting into the habit of recording from my point of view over here. So I'm starting to record my stuff so I can listen to it later. I've got my little Zoom. This is my little Tascam.
Have you ever tried recording it on your computer? I think you can do that. I'm not sure if I've okayed that or not.
I haven't. I'm sure there's a way, but it's probably...
It has to be allowed. It's just a setting that most people when they we'll experiment with it later, but there is a way to do that. Remind me, I'll show you how to do it.
Okay.
Next.
Next, that would be me, if I'm not mistaken. What was I gonna say? Seems like I had something up my sleeves. What was it? Wow. I thought I was gonna have something to deliver. Anyway, this one's called Sweet Mary Lou. It's not the Everly Brothers tune. It's about my sister, and her name is not Mary Lou. She's got a heart as big as Texas, with troubles like the Alamo. Somewhere she's drawing away from some tiny little bar in Colorado. Sweet Mary Lou, can I tell you how very proud I am of you? You're trying so hard to quit, and I know it isn't all that easy to do. Please don't cry, I'm a sucker for tears. It hurts me when you do it, resurrects all my fears. 'Cause you can bet your bottom dollar I'll be there when you holler. Baby, this is real, and since it's real, then it will last. Please don't believe true love isn't love. Baby, this won't just pass. Oh, sweet Mary Lou, when are you going to stop and think about the gift God gave to you? Oh, sweet Mary Lou, when are you going to stop and think about where life is headed to? Oh, sweet Mary Lou, when are you going to stop and think about what life could mean to you? For you.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Thank you. Okay, Alan.
Oh, Alan's moved. I wonder if
Yes,
the
I
spooky,
decided to move into my party room.
the spooky guys are gone.
Yeah. So, I went today and got a COVID booster shot, so I'm sitting here thinking back to the days of the lockdown when we were quarantined and started this Zoom thing, and I ripped off a Chuck Berry / Johnny Rivers / Huey Piano Smith song and wrote my own lyrics to it, so this is kind of cheating, but the lyrics are original, so I thought, well, hell, this is a good time. Let's pull this back out and see what happens. I haven't done this in a long time. So, this is Rockin' Pneumonia and the Coronavirus Flu. I wanna jump, but I'm afraid I'd fall. I can hardly catch my breath at all. That mean old COVID got a hold of me. I got the rockin' pneumonia and the pandemic blues. My baby, she's a beauty for the ages. Wanna kiss her, but I'm too contagious. blues. Well, I'm quarantined and lonely too. I got the rockin' pneumonia and the coronavirus flu. Some say the cure is now in reach, but I'm not so sure about this drinking bleach. I tried horse pills, I'll try anything too. I got the rockin' pneumonia and the pandemic blues. I wanna squeeze my baby and I'm too weak. Now a vaccine might keep me on my feet. I'm tired of all this arrhythmia and blues. I got the rockin' pneumonia, coronavirus flu. Soon I'll be back home where I belong. Babe, but the nurses, they keep me here too long. COVID-19's got a hold on me. I got the rockin' pneumonia, pandemic blues. Doesn't really have an ending, but anyway, I had fun writing that.
Kind of like the virus, it doesn't have an ending.
That's why you can't breathe.
Yeah.
That's right. Play that right before I can't breathe, right?
That's right, yeah.
Oh, there you go. And with that, the man with the quick wit there, Ace Pounder.
Many silly suggestions coming your way. All right, well, since I'm playing this guitar with the fingerstyle stuff, which I don't do all the time, but whenever I do it, I think this is a fun way to play the guitar. But anyway, so since I'm doing it, this is, I don't know, I just like this. This is written about, this is a story about a young man, I wonder who is wandering, going west actually in the story I was telling before when we went across the country, trying to deal with the fact that his former girlfriend is really not any longer in love with him, but it's not a fun one. But anyway, I want you to know that I can tell by looking at the words, I have actually used the term texts instead of phone calls, or instead of letters. I mean, this is 1976, so they were letters, they weren't texts. But being a young, hip guy like myself, I got that all covered. So anyway, this is Beyond Those Blues. Well, there's silence on the telephone when I say I want you still, and your phone just rings late at night. Well, I listen by the windowsill, and your text reads just like a shopping list, and there's just one excuse. But I've learned a lot as I moved along, and I'll go beyond those blues. I'll go beyond those blues. Well, you know me, and I'm an honest man, and to you I could never lie. Though I must admit there are some times when I think of you and cry. That it's not fair we belong together, but what the hell is the use? But I've learned a lot as I moved along, and I'll go beyond those blues. I'll go beyond those blues. Now I wish that I could change things with the power of my voice, and wake up with you here by my side. But I finally realized that if you felt that way too, you'd be on this ride. So I'm moving now and I can feel my stride, and it's neither good nor bad, even though it leaves you far behind and you're the best friend that I ever had. I've let it go, I'm on my own. Sometimes you've got to lose, and I've learned a lot as I moved along, and I'll go beyond those blues. I'll go beyond those blues. I'll go beyond those blues.
Is that new?
Oh no, that was back in probably 1976.
Oh, okay.
I wrote that. Yeah.
I like it.
Oh, thank you.
I don't think I'd heard it before.
No, I don't play this guitar that often, and I certainly don't. That's not part of my repertoire that I pull out. But since I started the first one with these, I started thinking about, oh yeah, what else do I know from that I play in this style? And it's a lot of early stuff.
That's good.
I've always liked ragtime and Piedmont blues, and that's in that tradition. So
Awesome. Really good stuff.
Thank
and
you,
it
sir.
looks like Jenny is ready to grace us with a song here. Can't hear you.
Can you hear me?
Now, yeah.
Okay. I came out to find you, instead I found me. I left my town at 103. Don't you know when I left, love was not in the air. Took a long trip, he showed me he cared. His hands on my hips, my hands in the air. With every dance move, he showed me he cared. I remember that dance, he remembered my twist. There was something about that grin on his lips. I came out to find you, instead I found me. I left my town at 103. I don't need that man, but he might need me. He ain't leaving town, he don't wanna be free. And it needs not want, and who's holding the cards? So I cruise down this road, shining under the stars. I came out to find you, instead I found me. I left my town at 103. You know, I dropped my top down and shine under the stars. And it needs and not wants, who's holding the cards? I came out to find you, instead I found me. I came out to find you, instead I found me.
All right.
Thank you.
Okay, I guess it comes back around to me now. And this one I'm doing totally without capo, so. Well, she walks into the room and the presence just fills the air. All the menfolk quit their talking and they just turn around and stare. And it's really hard to tell if she's flattered or just enduring. Her Her belief is it seems like a curse. She was born so alluring. Now she's alluring when she's dressed to the nines or dressed mundane. With or without any makeup, she can drive the men insane. But she's really not thrilled, she's so unfulfilled. She feels as if she's wrapped in chains. Lady's not superficial, she's also got brains. There's no stimulating conversation, just remarks about her looks. Her appearance at the forefront, not the wisdom that she's learned from books. Focus on her appearance is utterly obscuring. That she really doesn't care that they find her so darn alluring. Now she's alluring when she's dressed to the nines or dressed mundane. With or without any makeup, she can drive the men insane. But she's really not thrilled, she's so unfulfilled. She feels as if she's wrapped in chains. The lady's not superficial, she's also got brains. Maybe someday she'll meet someone who looks beyond her visage. He may quote Emerson and Keats and present a more scholarly image. But he's so eager to know her opinion on things enduring. And it's not so important to him that she's utterly alluring. Now she's alluring when she's dressed to the nines or dressed mundane. With or without any makeup, she can drive the men insane. But she's really not thrilled, she's so unfulfilled. It feels as if she's wrapped in chains. The lady's not superficial, she's also got brains. Yeah, the lady's not superficial, she's also got brains. Thank you. And now, Mr. Harry Hewlett.
Good song. Here we go. It's called I'm a Believer Now. It goes like this. I saw you talking on your cellular phone. I heard you tell someone you's leaving home. I saw you pack your bags and walk out the door. I heard you push that Porsche to the floor. Did not believe, I'm a believer now. Dad said, son, don't believe anything you hear. Only believe half of what you see. Well, honey, you've been gone almost half a year. Looks like it's time for starting to believe. A believer now. Did not believe that we would ever part. Did not believe that you could break my heart. Did not believe that you could make me cry. Did not believe that we would say goodbye. Did not believe, I'm a believer now. Daddy said, son, don't believe anything you hear. Only believe half of what you see. Oh, honey, you've been gone almost half a year. Looks like it's time for starting to believe. I'm a believer now. I saw you talking on your cellular phone. I heard you tell someone you're leaving home. I saw you pack your bags and walk out the door. I heard you push that fortune to the floor. Did not believe it we would ever part. Did not believe that you could break my heart. Did not believe it we would say goodbye. Did not believe that you could make me cry. Did not believe, believer now. Oh, yeah.
I certainly believe.
I'm a believer. I believe it's time for the next songwriter.
All right. Well,
do a
he's
song.
coming up.
I believe.
And there he is,
All right.
in person, Mr. Bill Martin.
Well, you know, I'm going to do the long version of Fort Collins tonight, which means there's a lot more risk because the last part is so hard to hit the right notes. Here we go. I knew it wouldn't be in Lubbock, Grand Junction, Colorado Springs. I'd not return to Denver, my people and my things. It wouldn't be in Greeley, it wouldn't be in Spain, could never be Fort Collins. I could never live there again.
very nice. I wish I could get into head voice. I just tighten my throat and never do get up there. That is a skill I wish I had.
Oh,
I just love it when you say the word Lubbock.
Me too.
It gets
Love
me.
it.
I love, yeah. All right.
Me too. Okay.
And there's Alan. Oh, he's changed locations again. Looks like maybe somebody
Moving
had a
around my
fight on
place,
that
man.
staircase.
I was trying to update some lyrics real fast on this next song, but I guess I'll manage with what I had before. Let's see. Let me get back to where I was. Here we go. All right. Maybe I'll remember what I was changing up when I get to it. This is my other kind of fun song about faults and features. Well, my gal is a looker, if you know what I mean. She's the finest thing you've ever seen. So what if she gets a little crazy once in a while? She's a smooth running party machine, but sometimes she runs wild, if you know what I mean. She's always got to be living it up in style. Well, some ask me if her edges aren't just a little too rough, and I say, heck no, that's her good stuff. She may seem like a wild, wild creature, but those aren't faults, they're her features. Well, she drives too fast and she talks too loud. She runs around with the late night party crowd. She's the first on the dance floor and the last one to leave. She's like a well-tuned entertainment center. Her car has more than a few dent fenders. She's always got somewhere she's got to go. Now my friends say living with her has gotta be rough. If she's a hot mess, well, that's the good stuff. Listen here, now I ain't preaching, but those aren't faults, they're her features. Yeah, when she goes to work, she's never on time. She left her tequila with a couple of limes, but all those things she does makes her who she is. I love her dearly when she comes home at night. It makes this man feel alright. After all, she puts up with me, don't you know? Now her friends ask her, hasn't she had enough? Heck, she says, that's the good stuff. Now I promise you I ain't reaching. Those aren't faults, they're our features. Yeah, they're our features, and they're not faults. Oh no, that's the fun stuff.
In Dead Poets, Robin Williams called that the good stuff.
The good stuff.
He was talking about his ex-wife. He said, that's the good stuff.
Okay. All right. And now here's Mr. Ace,
As if by
ready to
magic.
grace us with another song.
Or some silliness. I don't know, I got inspired to do, I'm going to to stay with this guitar because I'm having fun with this. I'm going to do another. Well, it's here's the secret, that it's actually an old song that was written, I don't know, probably in the late 70s, or the original version. And I put it aside and forgot about it because the person it was written for is long afterward had passed into my happy memories. And I don't know, I got inspired again when Suzanne and I were going out, so I changed it. I tailored it to her, but I don't think I've ever revealed that it was written for someone else. So if I play this someplace, please don't mention that. But I still like it. I still like it as a love song, and it's nice for this guitar. So
Does she have YouTube?
hopefully she does not listen to YouTube. If it does, anybody know a good divorce lawyer? You know, I mean.
There's like one chance in a million that someone's going to hear this song. Any song on this show.
Hey, you never know. You know, I'm the kind of guy. You know, this is I hate to be half glass, half empty, but you know, if there was a lightning bolt coming down, you know, I got my catcher's mitt out. You know, so anyway, this is a love song. I sleep by you when the sun comes up. You're the first light I see in its glow. Your petals droop to the skies of morning. Your morning colors are soft. Your fragrance fills the air. You're my American beauty rose. You're from homegrown soil and you win first prize. I love how your leaves move around. Soft American curve shape your graceful stalk. Your scent sends my mind to the clouds. The little prince warned about roses, and I know how roses can be. They can stick up their little rose noses and frustrate the hell out of me. You are an American beauty, simple but elegant, graceful and free. I want to gently peel your petals, feeling them nestling at your feet. The little prince warned about roses, and I know how roses can be. They can stick up their little rose noses and frustrate the hell out of me. You are an American beauty, and simple and elegant, graceful and free. I want to gently peel your petals, feeling them nestling at your feet. I sleep by you when the sun comes up. You're the first light I see in its glow. I lean over to touch you in the morning light. I smile at your innocent pose. I kiss just the tip of your nose. You're my American beauty rose. There.
Oh. Jenny, you got something for us?
Honey, do this. Go ahead and do that. You can't take 'em with you. It's how my cards stack. Wait. Oh my god. Sorry. I'm so sorry. This is new. Okay. This woman loves to give when you've needed her needs, when you keep things easy instead of ordering deeds. Ignore how I feel, give away my dignity. I'll bear all my soul and set aside my privacy. Honey, do this. Go ahead and do that. You can't take 'em with you. I am not your doormat. You and you and you and you wanna please your own eyes. I'll do what you need, but you won't empathize. When I'm done what you want, what did I get out of it? You got a pack of juicy fruit. I didn't even get a tip. Honey, do this. Go ahead and do that. You can't take 'em with you, but won't clean up your act. Is it my job to please you? Because I am not pleased. I'll bend over backward for a man who's a king, pouring out my heart. But to you it don't matter. What you want is the game. Time on you is not my answer. Honey, do this. Go ahead and do that. You can't take 'em with you. These melons won't crack.
You know, I think I've got Jenny figured out. You know
How
what
is
she
that?
Jenny is created by an artificial intelligence program somewhere.
Ah!
See how she just kind of flitters in and out. You know, she floats in and out, and I think there's a computer somewhere playing games with us.
Does anybody remember the show Max Headroom
Yeah.
back in the 80s?
Yeah.
It's kind of like that. Max would kind of appear and disappear.
Just kind of floats in and out.
I don't know why my phone does that, but I'm in my car, so I'm just an apparition
Well.
again.
Yeah.
She's an apparition. There you go. That's the word I was looking for.
All right. This is a story my grandfather told me when I was a little kid and we were going fishing. My dad told it to me again a couple years before I died. We tried to find the place, but the area has changed so much, you just really can't tell where things used to be. Just a coming back from fishing down the old North Ida Road. My grandpa said, do you see the tallest tree in that there grove? Around the bottom of that tree stands an old wrought iron fence with the graves of 3 horse thieves hanged there for that offense. No, he didn't know their names. He didn't know what year. The story is a remnant and the details are not clear. My dad doesn't remember where, but as a kid he'd seen the tree, 'cause he grew up with the story of the Grayson County Three. Were the Grayson County Three really different from you and me? Did they leave any loved ones behind? Was there a trial with a judge, or was it just a grudge with vigilante justice intertwined? Now I don't get back there often. I've never seen that tree. I guess that's just as well. It's on private property. But every now and then the thought occurs to me, can I dig up the whole story of the Grayson County Three? Were the Grayson County Three really different from you and me? Did they leave any loved ones behind? Was there a trial with the judge, or was it just a grudge with vigilante justice intertwined? Yeah, the Grayson County Three, they're on my mind. Thank you. And now, here's Harry.
Unmute thyself. Okay, here we go. I met that little yellow rose way down in Texas, don't you know? But Rosie never did a thing for me. 'Cause Texas has another flower. I think about her every hour. Her beauty's fresher than the morning breeze. So take me up just south of Lubbock to that place where we both grew up. She's the prettiest flower I've ever seen. I'm talking about the Toka Daisy. She's the one who drives me crazy. Toka Daisy, you're the gal for me. The Toka Daisy, I love you. The Toka Daisy, I'll be true. And like that little blossom of purple and gold, I know our love will always grow. The Toka Daisy, you're so sweet. You've got me on my knee. The Toka Daisy, you're the lady, and will you marry me? I said I met that little yellow rose, blue bonnet with her turned up nose. They didn't do a thing for me. 'Cause Texas has another flower. I think about her every hour and all the ways that she knows how to please. So drop me off just south of Lubbock. All my exes you can call up. She's the prettiest flower I've ever seen. I'm talking about the Toka Daisy. She's the one who drives me crazy. Toka Daisy, you're the gal for me. The Toka Daisy, you're the lady, and will you marry me? The Toka Daisy, love song.
Always love that one.
Me too.
Thank you very much. That's a real flower out there in West Texas.
All right.
Nobody knows about it. Or at
We
least,
do.
yeah, you
just
do
told
now.
us.
Yeah. Thank you.
And now here is Bill.
Okay. Well. It's time to move to the 12 string. No introduction. I haven't played this in a while, so it might be nice to. It's so undecided, I can't explain it. You call me, tell me you love me, you don't care one bit. I feel like a fool for loving you. I feel like a fool for loving you. I've been such a fool for loving you, but I loved you so long. It's so undecided, I can't explain.
show off.
I'd love to see you play that with a band, like with the arrangement you got on your CD. That I'd love to hear that live.
I'm trying to get him to learn it. It's kind of tricky. Most of them got it. I played the drums on that one, and
Oh, okay.
it's kind of tricky. But I'm trying to get him to learn it. Most of them are fairly up to speed on it.
Excellent, excellent.
But yeah, I'd love to.
Looking forward to hearing that.
I'm looking forward to playing it.
All right.
Okay, Alan.
And now here is Alan.
Yes. I've moved outside where it's kind of rainy, but I'm in between showers. Have y'all had rain at your place?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
In the last hour or two, yeah,
Yeah.
I got my patio door open. I can hear it every now and then. And I had a good shower a few minutes ago, but the radar looks like the heaviest part is yet to come. Anyway, this is my song. I have two titles written down for it: "Box in the Drawer" or "Box of Memories." So Monday I'll make a decision. But anyway, let's try this out again. Sometimes I stumble on a box of memories. You could say it's like my own documentary. There's trinkets and gadgets and souvenir mementos, concert tickets and old black and white photos. Here's one of us kids on the block, set of keys to some forgotten locks. Seeing these things, I start to reminisce about the good times and the summer I don't miss. Now I think of special folks that I have known, and of the love and lessons I've been shown. Don't know why I kept these things so long, but to throw them out now, it seems just so wrong. Now I forget what I was doing just before I opened this box in the drawer. Now what was I looking for? Shake off the daydream. Days passed thinking about what it all means. And now it's time to get out and make some more memories, sing new songs and collect some new odds and ends. Yeah, it's time to travel, make new friends, sing new songs, collect new odds and ends. Now it's time to get back to my chores, put the box back in the drawer. Now what was I in here looking for? Yeah, they're trinkets and old concert ticket stubs. Man, there were some great ones that I saw with some of my old loves.
Beautiful.
I sang the wrong line twice, so there's an awkward repetition of odds and ends near the end.
You're probably the only person that's ever done that, you know?
I know.
I think it's art, you know, so
That's what it is.
I think
what,
that's, you know.
That's what makes it unique and special and one of a kind.
Exactly.
Yes.
And
We're not
speaking
playing
of
the
one of a
same
kind,
thing.
here's Ace.
I like the way you guys talk.
Well, this appears to be my last contribution for the evening. And in any case, I need to go spell Suzanne taking care of the puppies. So I am going to do our song. Well, welcome to our party. We hope to make you smile. At least forget your problems for a while. You needn't leave your laptop or even leave the room for the pretty darn good Opry on Zoom. With a pretty darn good Opry on Zoom. We'll play for you like we're sitting in your room. So sip the beverage of your choice and listen to the voice of the pretty darn good Opry on Zoom. Well, what a cast of characters we have for you online. Pretty soon we'll have you feeling fine. With wit and Texas wisdom, we'll banish doom and gloom at the pretty darn good Opry on Zoom. With a pretty darn good Opry on Zoom. We'll play for you like we're sitting in your room. So sip the beverage of your choice and listen to the voice of the pretty darn good Opry on Zoom. With a pretty darn good Opry on Zoom. We'll play for you like we're sitting in your room. So sip the beverage of your choice and listen to the voice of the pretty darn good Opry on Zoom.
That's us, folks. He's
That's
talking
us,
about
folks.
All right.
All right.
Well, Ace, glad you could be with us this evening. I know you got to go take care of the dogs, so we'll let
I
you
hope
go
he's
and
got
do
a
that.
home to go home to after singing
Oh,
that song.
yeah.
again.
Well, that's true. So,
Yes.
Ace,
Hopefully
just-
she was paying attention to the. Yeah. So anybody has a a basement.
yeah,
Oh, that's right. We don't have basements here.
They
Damn it.
don't have basements down here.
Yeah.
I got a spare bed here back behind me if you need it. So
All right.
just
Well, thank you.
hitch a ride to Carrollton. Yeah. And we'll see you there.
Well, thank you, sir, and all you guys and gal have a great evening.
You too.
Bye.
And here is Jenny.
Jenny
Is it
apparition.
Caroline or Carolyn?
Caroline.
Caroline. Okay.
She's an apparition.
Oh my gosh, Alan's background is so funny. I don't even know what to do. Oh, it's getting noisy. Wait, let me go back in my car. I thought I would catch some. Okay, this one I didn't come up with a melody yet. I just wrote it. So, and you probably won't be able to see my face. That creek was all ours, crossed it on stepping stones, winning leaps in low tides, wandering in and out of groves, sharing stories big and small, too much mud to see below, tales about the lure of leeches, finding snails and tadpoles. Mickey loved to play in the water, Toby spread his tales of the gory, Darren retreated for fun in the fort, Natasha reveled in all of our glory. Up and down the water's edge, rope drops feeling brave. This was our world every day, hands in the water feeling things. The boys had their own fort we could never enter in. We heard all their war stories. One day my girl and I made it in. We saw their mags and pin-up art and where they played while we were far. That double-decker on Swamp Island where girls could never cross the bar. That creek, we were stars, myths and legends, most are ours. Before dinner, that's where we went, discoveries new, adventures hell-bent. Thinking back to our creek days, laying under trees in the shade, don't you know it's filled with shrubs? The county forbid us to cut them back. During lockdowns, I cleaned a bit. There was litter piled under the weeds. A winding waterway is unappreciated when you can't even see the creek. So there it stays, hiding its magic. People now think it's filled with Schmidt. I once saw a jet ski flipped on its banks. Can't even imagine the wonder of it. If we all went to clear the weeds, do you think our neighbors would share? If we could donate a bench and some seats, would they keep up with its lawn care? All it takes is a view of our creek to smell its air and see the greens, to hear as the water rushes through and gently balance on rocks under our feet.
Beautiful imagery. I like that.
Thank you. Thank you.
So, well, folks, we've got, I show it as being 8:59. We've got we've got one more minute left, and I don't know how we're going to fill that minute. Oh, wait, there's Alan. Alan, do you have something that could fill a minute? You need to unmute there.
Oh, where'd you get that idea that I might have something?
I just occurred to me. I'm guessing.
Well, whoops. There's 1 minute left for one more song. Keith says this tune can't be too long. Guess I better pick up the pace. For a blue-haired teen with a ukulele comes in and starts sweeping up the place. Now there's half a minute left to finish and persuade someone out there to hire me for a gig where I might actually get paid instead of exposure bucks. Now there's a girl up front and I want to impress her, but there's so little time and so much pressure, but it's too late now, 'cause look, here comes the hook.
Hey, Alan, at Guitarlington last Saturday, there was a blue-haired teenager walking down the aisle. I was going to bring him to your attention, but you were talking to somebody, and I never got the chance.
Yeah. You know, some
he
years
didn't have
ago,
a ukulele.
some years ago, I was looking at Halloween stuff, and I bought a can of blue hairspray, but I've been too chicken to use it. Maybe I should get over my fear and use it one this year or something.
It wouldn't do any good on me, I'm afraid. Well,
Yeah.
folks, this has been another fabulous Wednesday night. Got 5 rounds in, had some wonderful songs played. And I hope y'all are coming to Love and War tomorrow night, because we'll have our live in-person, in-color open mic night at Love and War. So hope to see y'all there. Everybody say goodnight.
Good night.
Good night, Facebook.
Bye, Jenny.
Push that little red button.
All right.
All righty.
Hey, see y'all tomorrow night. See you tomorrow night, Bill.